Good morning.
Come with us to Borough Market.
I'm wearing my new My Spirit jersey from Florida from July, but I've never worn it before. It is Star Wars.
Star Wars. Choose your path.
I feel like I'm at Universal again. So we've got off at London Bridge and we had no idea that the Shard was right here at the station.
I didn't realise it was literally attached.
How disorientating is that?
Oh. Someone who doesn't really love heights, that is enjoyable.
Like, that is wild. We got off at London Bridge. It's a few minute walk to the Borough Markets, but just a quick hello and welcome back to our channel that we never gave you this morning.
It's nice to see you.
And if you're new to the channel, this is part 2 of our London vlog, so feel free to go and watch the other one. Please like and subscribe. We're trying to get to our first goal of 500 subscribers, so that would help a lot. And the next time you see us, hopefully we'll have either a donut or a cup with strawberries and chocolate.
Although we are at Tower Bridge, or London Bridge, so we are maybe going to go for a wee walk and see if we can see that kind of space as well. So we'll wait and see what
Yeah,
happens.
we've never seen it before.
Never seen it before, so yeah.
You did say you wanted a cookie?
So we're at Borough Market, and little stupid fact, but this building here, I'm a big fan of Bridget Jones, and this is where her house is, right above the Global Tavern next to the Borough Market. It's funny because where it sits now sits within all of this kind of space where there's like seating area for Borough Market. There's obviously loads of stuff around it, but it's just a fun wee thing that I wanted to talk about. This is unreal. She's a food person that loves food. And even just like markets and this is unreal.
Just one.
There you go.
Thank you.
Who's next, guys?
How good do these look? We just got one to share because we want to try a few things, but
They are unreal. I actually can't believe how many strawberries there are over there, and they all look so good. We got Budge, so we're gonna now give them a go.
it's kind of stuck because the chocolate's hard. Look.
Oh no, the chocolate hardened so quickly. That's why I got napkins.
I mean, you can't really beat strawberries and chocolate, and it's so tasty. It's a bit of a gimmick, and it's good fun. So
Yeah, not much to say about it, is there?
I'm gonna film short, but I just shoved it in his mouth, so it's good, isn't it?
As Callum kind of said, it is just what it is. Like, well, the chocolate's really high quality. It would have been nicer if we didn't get moved. But at the same time, for a good strawberries, it tastes good.
Yeah, if the chocolate was not melted, it would have been better. But thumbs up out of 5. 5 shirts out of 5. Talk about popular places.
Look at all the fish. Like, all of this is unreal. It's just so amazing. So cool to look at. Okay, so we just went past the mushroom risotto stall. Callum doesn't like mushrooms, so I'm not going to get one because I don't think I can eat it all. But you get a wee taster. Wow. It was really good.
We've found the creme brulee donuts, but I don't know where I'm supposed to keep it. So we went to Bread Ahead and got one creme brulee donut. to share.
Infamously,
The viral creme
amazing.
brulee donut.
creme brulee donut.
I mean, look at that.
It does look so good.
Um,
We didn't get a
I'm-
knife or anything.
I'm hoping for a similar taste to the creme brulee croissant like Gaston.
Do you want to have the first bite? Because obviously you're looking forward to it more than I am.
That's fine, you have.
You sure?
Look, it's been healthy, only getting one. Do you not like it?
I do.
You love it? Do you want another one? Not another one.
It's so good. I have so much sugar in my beard, probably. I don't like a custard donut, but it's not like custard. It's clearly like actually creme brulee. And it tastes so good. All the sugars are so amazing in it. And it's so like toasted on the top. Oh,
What's the outside?
It's the best thing ever. It's actually not got that much filling, but all the tops like covered in the filling.
Sure, I can't touch the camera because it's covered in sticky sugar and custard. But I'm going to try this. That was the ugliest face I've ever filled.
It's genuinely one of the best donuts I've ever had in my life. Oh, what's my sugar? Don't let it fall.
The custard's so smooth and the sugar's so crunchy. The only thing that I think would make it better is if it was hot. Because
Yeah, I
it's a
think if
cold
you
day.
get one when it's just been burnt.
So they've just been made fresh because they kind of stamped the sugar, I think.
Yeah, see, you can see them now, don't it?
I see, we got there at the wrong time. But other than that, I would give it 8 out of 10. I'd give the strawberries 6 out of 10 because they're strawberries. Sure wants to try Humble Crumble, but we're going to go and get something that's not a dessert.
I've had so many dessert things already, I'm high on sugar.
Stuart's ordered a sandwich from the Black Pig. I think it's a pork shoulder. So he's just in there waiting to get his name called.
Right, so we've just been to the Black Pig for the viral pork shoulder sandwich, and I mean, literally look at that. What I feel bad for is that there's a guy literally just standing there grating Parmesan cheese and shouting out names. He must have such a sore shoulder by the end of it.
I'm not going to try this because I don't like pork, but it does look amazing, to be honest. This was £13.
Yeah, hopefully it's worth it.
That's not a bad amount of food for £13. It's all over your face again.
Oh my god.
Literally, it's all over your face. It's got a lot of stuff inside of it.
There are. Oh, it's kind of hot. There are so many flavours in this. Like, so many. It's like a mixed bag. You've got like cheat, there's like the pesto, there's parmesan, the pork. I think the pork must have some kind of like rub on it. There's so much. There's like a coleslaw, so it's slightly cooling. It's so flavourful.
It's got a lot in it.
Yeah. My god. And the bread, by the way, as well, is so light. Like, it's like.
Also,
such a-
Coppa's next to the Danger Highly Flammable, but it's just the place is so busy. So trying to find somewhere to stand is crazy. Any more thoughts? Or goodbye?
So good. So good. So Calvin demanded me to go and get his food, so I've been eating away mine, and he went and got some lovely
I've got 2 chicken and 1 potato taco. The place is called
potato. Interesting.
It's called Tacos Padre. So I think it's like Taco Daddy.
Taco Daddy. Taco Daddy.
It's the Mexican street food place. It looks really nice. They've got about 10 options, and you pick 3 of your choice for $9.95.
Can't really argue with that then, can you? He also got. What is that?
Lemonade.
Lemonade. Limonada? Limo. That's really confusing.
Limonada.
Limonada. Maybe to go with the tacos, which he also has a wee bit of lime with, which is so cute.
Chicken first. I feel like I keep saying this, I'm at the Universal, I'm at Bumblebee Man.
Right, chicken first, go on.
Quite eating it,
It's
but
nice and
the one-
hot. I love the amount of steam you can see coming off that one. I was going to say it's good.
It's got lots of them. Crispy onions in it, which I really like. Maybe a tad too much cilantro for me. Cilantro.
Cilantro.
Um,
Cilantro is called coriander, Calvin.
Oh yeah. It's really, it is so tasty, but a lot of cilantro.
Do you,
nice and hot.
I have to say, I think that a good taco is like shown by the fact that it's like dripping out the back, so you can see there's like sauce dripping out the side when he's eating it, which I think just shows a really good taco.
Actual tortilla is really nice. Quick, try the potato.
Potato, here we go. I love how like crispy those potatoes look.
I actually prefer the potato one because
Let's see it, shows it. Looks so
the
nice.
potatoes really soak up all the like sauce and stuff that's on it.
Oh, that's cilantro.
I might give it a bit, but we'll see.
I've still got like a whole sandwich here, so I don't think I need a taco. Like, this is so good. That's us more or less done what we want to do at the Borough Market. There are obviously a lot of shopping and things as well, and there's a lot of like amazing stalls for different meats, cheese, everything that you could kind of want. For us, we're not going to do any of that because we can't take any of it back home. This place is amazing, like absolutely phenomenal, and well worth the hype. Well
Get
worth
something
the
for
visit.
everyone.
Like, I am so full after that black pig sandwich, like actually so full.
I
think your
thought
taco's
everything we
so
had
lovely.
was lovely.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. I think now we're going to start we're going to go for another wee walk, and then we're going to start heading towards, is it Watford Junction I think we have to go to?
Yes,
to get
the
Harry
next
Potter?
part of our day is the Harry Potter Warner Brothers Studios tour. So that's about 45 minutes away, just kind of away from the centre of the city. So we're just going to dilly and then make our way there by the train.
Indeed.
We've come to South Warwick Cathedral to kind of pass that time. How cool. It's like such a mixture of like brand new and restored.
It's different. There's like the Roman road. See there. So that's from first century AD there.
Yeah.
So as they built over it and they built the 2000, they excavated and found all the different layers. All there.
I can hear some music, so let's come find it.
Let's find the music. Bear in mind it's also a Sunday.
I'm about to get engaged in some of these. What was I going to engage in, Stuart? I'm not religious, but I absolutely do love a church or a cathedral. Just because it's absolutely stunning. Bless you. There's never been a more appropriate time to say that. Look how beautiful that is, honestly. All the gold. So that's London Bridge apparently. Apparently, never been to London Bridge before.
Please keep that.
Apparently, I've never been on live television before.
We're also looking at the walkie-talkie building.
It's quite ugly.
Across from us. Callum doesn't like it. I think it's quite interesting.
Do you remember that telephone game from the 90s that all the girls had, and it was like a pink
Did you
telephone?
just say that I wanted it?
It kind of looks like that.
Did you say that I wanted it?
But yeah, it's not the most interesting bridge in the world.
If it wasn't obvious to you already, we are wasting time. This is what we're currently doing just now. The Harry Potter tour, or the Warner Brothers tour, doesn't actually start till 2:30.
It starts at 4.
Oh, sorry, 4:30.
No, just 4.
Okay, just 4. But it's very, very. Well, it's not very early.
We're
It's
lucky
after
because we
12.
got last minute.
Yeah.
It was sold out and we just kept checking, got
Oh, there's the
tickets.
Super Bowl.
But we need to start making our way at 2:30 and it's currently like 10 to 2. So
Purple. Tell it.
we went
Purple.
for a spot of religion
Turn
before
round.
some bridge gazing,
We've got to turn around.
and then that's the Uberboat.
There's the Uberboat.
So we have come up onto London Bridge just to see if we could get a view of the Tower Bridge, and we can't. Just because we're not going to be down that way. But it's pretty impressive, to be honest, it's huge.
Okay, so I can confirm London Bridge is not falling down. It's solid. It's staying here for a bit.
How do you feel being back in the capital of your home country?
Yeah, thanks, Carlo.
Stuart's born in Blackpool.
Yeah. Technically, I'm English.
What's better,
Technically.
Blackpool Tower or the Tower Bridge?
I mean, look at that. Hi. So, we are just at the edge of Baker Street. And down there is 221B Baker Street, which makes me really excited because that's where Sherlock Holmes is based. And I love Sherlock Holmes. And if Callum pans round, the sign for Baker Street's right over there, which is really exciting. So yeah, just nerding out a wee bit, which is really fun. Down there. Okay, we're gonna go back on the train now and head to the Warner Brothers studio tour. Yay! So after a long trip, we are finally here.
Yes. We've made it to
The
the Warner Brothers studio tour.
for Harry Potter.
I'm not going to like bring the mood down, but it was a bit of a nightmare to get here, to be honest, between changes to trains and we ended up having to get Ubers.
For just now, we are enjoying
We're just happy to be
already
here.
the magic that it is. It's absolutely amazing. So we're just about to enter. There is a tour entrance bit, so we're going to go in and start the tour now.
There's also a gift shop there, so I'm sure we'll venture there. And there's a food hall,
And there's apparently butter beer.
so I'm
Even
excited.
better.
Maybe even get a hot one.
Indeed.
We only had the frozen one in Florida. But yeah, we'll come and take you with us. Look at his little toys on the shelf.
So while we're waiting on the tour to begin, this is a little activity passport that you get. So it's a wee kind of free thing that you get alongside the tour. And it gives you little kind of things to look out for. So collect all the citizen stamps, you put your name in it, find the Cornish pixies. You've got loads of little different kind of activities throughout it, little clues for where to find certain things. It's quite interesting, quite good. Okay, I like it.
What I need to do is to please put your hand on a little piece of the door for me. So if you could come and grab a piece of the door. Thank you so much. And when you hear me say the word Hogwarts, I'm going to ask you to give it a gentle push, okay? And with that, let me and my birthday helpers be the first to welcome you with the very words that Harry heard when he arrived at the castle. Welcome to Hogwarts. Nice and push. Beautiful. Big round of applause for my helpers, please. Thank you so much. Now please do come on in. And this is the Great Hall. Now the Great Hall is one of the first sets ever built for the Harry Potter films and one of the largest. And as you make your way in, you'll be able to tell that we are currently dressed and ready for the... So please do keep coming in those doors, but once they are shut, they make for a beautiful photo opportunity. So please do keep making your way in and deeper. That was a very clever trick from our costuming department. They wanted to show her power set as it's doing here for you today. The first time we see this is in Harry Potter and the first is the special effects department. Now, this demonstration does include smoke effects.
What's your first impression?
It's really cool. It's really detailed and like the whole idea of it is unreal.
It totally gives you the Harry Potter feels.
Yeah. The kind of beginning cinema bit was really amazing as well. So the whole thing's just been really fun so far. I literally just started it.
Who has the better bob? Flitwick Snape. How tiny were these people? I would not even fit my leg into these costumes. Hoping the video does justice of just how epic and like beautiful and massive everything is. But based on first impressions, 5 out of 5, you have to come here. He's a chunky night.
It's fun because there's the one.
Is that Adobe night?
Looks like it. There's the one of this in Universal that you can cast a spell on. So it's fun to see how here as well. So big, it's crazy.
Not me. You.
Look at the detail on his outfit as well.
Yeah, I'm absolutely loving the vibe of the whole Potions classroom, and like they said in the sort of cinema bit, and now that you notice that like all these bottles have labels on them, everything was like done by hand. It's crazy. It's together.
It's amazing. I didn't really realise before that it's like broken glass almost, like all the way through.
Wow. What it must have been like to make these movies and like get to actually work and essentially live in these sets. So this is the Gryffindor boys' common room. Wow. That's about all I can say for most of this video, to be honest, but this might be my favourite bit so far. Oh wow, look at Fang.
Wear it this way round. The visual effects team could then digitally remove that green in post-production, so we can make it look like objects are moving on their own, or as we see in the films, Harry's head is floating in midair.
Fantastic, up it goes. Now this cake is actually suspended using tungsten wires. Now they're pretty fine, but they're also really, really strong, and they appear almost invisible on camera. Now, once the cake is in position, this is where it gets exciting. So the special effects team would then be able to trigger a trapdoor on the underside of this cake, releasing a mass of cake goo onto the actor below. So are we ready to dispense some cake goo onto Gigi? No.
3, 2, 1, action. Oh, that's one for the bloopers, isn't it? Now I do have to preface this machine is nearly 26 years old now, so we're going to give it another go. And keep your cameras rolling for me. We're going to get Kaya to stand by again. We're going to give it 3 tries, alright? Number 3 is always the magic one. Okay, 3, 2, 1, action! Fantastic!
This is a green screen area. We're not going to do it because you're not allowed to record yourself, and we're not really interested right now in buying the sort of product videos or pictures that you get. So like it gives you a video of your picture yourself flying the rooms, but it is pretty cool. They've got like a bunch of stations, so you just come, you get to ride it, they put you in a video, and then you get to buy it over here.
There's also lots of different ones, so there's you get to be in the kind of poster on that one.
Yeah, that's like the wanted posters.
You've got like Madame Moody's room over here, there's a lot of different ones. Also, I love this up the top as well. So as you go around and you do this lovely passport, you put the passport in, 1 page at a time, put it right underneath, and then, oh gosh, make sure it's right there, and then hit it. And then it gives you a stamp, which is cool. Very cute. I like it.
It's like a little keepsake collectible. Some more green stains. Green screen
I can't
stuff.
believe how amazingly big that actually is. Like, that is ginormous.
Oh, but look how tiny that little motorbike is.
It's so small.
Is that for Dobby?
Well, I wonder why it's so small. I wonder if
Maybe they were able to like
Maybe
put
it's
that to scale in smaller sets or something. And then they've got the full size one. I mean, technically, we've been on that.
Technically, we've written that.
But yeah, again, it's just showing you all the examples of stuff that's used in green screen, which is pretty amazing.
This whole section's kind of talking about visual versus special effects, and it's really clever. Like, I mean, they did a little show around the corner at Callum put some clips in of, and it's just good fun.
Also, Stuart said already, this far into it, this is such a magical fun thing.
It is magic.
I would really recommend it for adults and kids.
What did you say your name was again? I didn't. Well, whereabouts are you, baby? The leaky cauldron. That's in London. You wear that, Evan?
You wave your hands, watch your pan, and the pan cleans itself. How cool!
What you see here, I got past his giant podcast. Take a look to the TVs on the and was the set decorator. Originally presented for Kenneth Barnes to walk actually out the pixels of the front of our feature team was the righteous and uplifting.
I just think it's wild that all of this is contained inside a few sound stages. It's like every time you think you've seen your favourite thing, there's another favourite thing.
You turn a corner and it's like, wow, look at that. And you turn a corner and it's like, wow, look at that. You turn another corner and
You
it's
may
like, wow,
not
look
see
at that.
that in this scene that lock up
Like,
and
look at
carrying on the
those
command to do the pick.
For what?
Love your work time.
Look, it's Wither Wings.
How weird is this floor?
Why is this giving me ET?
It does give me to you.
Oh, a big poem. Don't come here if you're scared of spiders. You're like Storm from X-Men.
You feel that? You feel how windy it was?
Yeah. So the Dark Forest marks the halfway point of the tour. So we just finished the Dark Forest. That brings us into a gift shop, and there's also a food court. So we're gonna have a look and maybe get ourselves a wee treat. I'll see what Stuart's thinking.
Okay. So yeah, that's been good. The first half has been really awesome.
Shirts is not something I particularly love, but
They could have ironed it for the shops, so look a bit better. These remind me of the ones in. These literally look like the ones in Orlando.
yeah. Would you say you're Hufflepuff?
Sorry?
Do you think you are a Hufflepuff?
Yeah.
I'd say I'm a Ravenclaw.
That's okay.
It kind of looks like a breast implant with writing on it.
15% off limited time only. It's £18. It's £9.
I thought it
It
said
does kind of look like a breast implant. and now
50%. 50?
That's what
I
I
thought
said.
you said 15.
Now that you said it looks like a breast implant.
Like an
I-
old
I
breast
can't-
implant.
I can't buy that because you've literally said. To 1/3.
I actually like that. It wouldn't fit me, but I really like it. See, we've got ones, but I'd quite like the holder. Do they sell those?
Like, how much is the holder? Similar to the style of Universal. Don't you know it's a badger because it's the mascot.
That's very nice. I like these. They're very nice. Little charms. I like the sort of illustrated style of
A fantastic piece of
Draco Malloy, as my mum likes to call him.
Draco Malloy.
Some socks.
Oh, that's cute. I like the herbology. That's so sweet. This really reminds me of our friend Amy has a top that's like herbology-ish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so
I
nice.
like that one too.
Herbology-ish.
Sure, you wear what now? Neck pillow?
That was amazing.
I actually like that. I wouldn't wear
50%
that, but I like it.
How much is it? So it's 50% off.
I'm not sure.
So
£15?
$7.50.
It's pretty good.
Never heard you like it.
Genuinely, clothing wise, that Ravenclaw top's the only thing I would really buy. There's not as much of variety as expected.
Like that. Okay, cute.
It's nice. I like the colour of this,
Garden leggings.
the red one.
I like the detail on it. That's really sweet. Look, so it's like actually there. That'd be really nice if you were going to Universal. Oh, look. Oh, I like that actually because it's like such a simple design on the back. It's just a feather and then there's that on the front.
I also like that Quidditch one, but it's got that kind of tight arm cut that I think is more for women normally.
Right, go on. How much?
32.
25, so 30% off.
It's not bad. What do you think? I think considering this is the Warner Brothers studio tour, I don't know if it's just because I've been to Universal, but I did think that was pretty. I thought I would have wanted to buy something, but I didn't. There wasn't that much.
Shop flash.
Oh, that's not. I was mistaken because it was a shop there. I thought we were back at the start. Excuse me and ignore me.
Look, how cute is that stamp? Also, can you guess where we are? Look. By the way, unfortunately, I missed
A stamp.
a stamp. So I missed divination, so that's all ruined. Oh well, what can we do?
It's
all good.
it's very red.
It's very rare. I think maybe we are halfway because there's also like a wee shop here and that looks like it maybe is where the butterbeer is sold, so there's maybe. So despite the fact that the Hogwarts Express is behind us, I'm not going on that. I've been on it in Orlando and it was amazing. I don't have a necessity.
I think
to
that
go
would
on
be
it.
cooler.
It's mobbed.
Because it's more like real cabins and stuff, but it's too busy.
Packed full of people.
So they've got some more like
Nice stuff.
actual
This is more-
Hogwarts Express themed stuff. That is very nice. Oh, that is really nice.
Oh no, it's like, oh, it's...
It's like this.
Whoa.
That's a bit much.
That's a lot. It's a spirit journal.
Oh,
That's why
I was
it's-
going to say it's like this because I'm wearing one. That's quite nice. Quite thick.
It's a nothing.
So this is kind of like, if you don't buy this here, your chance is gone.
So that's, feel how thick that is.
So these aren't considered the main shops, these are exclusive to the areas that they're in.
I like that.
Little blanket. How teeny is that? It's so like skinny. Oh, that's cute. I was gonna say it's cute.
I don't like the back.
I like this because this is a lot of props and merch, so it's like really fun the way they've set it up together.
I'm not a tea person or a coffee person, like in terms of like, I don't drink out of a cup very often. I do like that.
Yeah, they're nice. A little watch, which is sweet.
One of those pointless things I don't feel like you should buy, but because that, oh my god. So this one, Gibby and Stephen, I think you would love something like that. Like, how cool is that?
That is nice. They love to collect a cup.
£15 actually, not bad.
They love a cup. Oh look, little doorstop, I think.
Oh, that is so sweet. Or it's just sweet. I think it's just, it's a plush cup.
And there's another spirit jersey which I absolutely love, honestly. Is that the Marauders map?
Oh, I do like that. That is cute.
Oh no,
a
it's the
letter.
letter. Oh, wow.
That is cute. I like
That is very cool.
55.
Turn it around.
That's so nice. I like that.
That is very nice. How much is it?
55.
And then you can get a personalised Hogwarts acceptance letter. Then it's just some more wands again. These are quite different though. Fox or Phoenix. So we've got them per house, so this is Badgers, we get Ravenclaw, Slytherin, Gryffindor. Like, they're different, and then they've got house specific.
Oh my god, look at that.
They've got the Phoenix, Thestrals.
That's so cute.
It's fun. £33 is not bad either.
Oh wow, look.
Oh, Snatch.
That's so cute. Oh, the Phoenix one.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Another photo is where you can get your photo taken inside one of the train cabins.
It's very cute.
So many fun things you can do. Like, you can really personalise your whole experience here. Like, I feel like no matter what your favourite movie or favourite part of a movie is, they've got it. We are going into a mock train scene from the first movie. You'll take the lot.
I'll take a lot.
Greedy git.
He's all set.
I always never really got that part of the movie where it says that, because she would be like, no you won't.
Is it not,
Scabbers.
what's he got? Is it not?
Corned beef sandwiches. There's Scabbers. It's very cool. It's the controversial aged
The age looks are
scene.
terrible, let's be honest, the age looks really are, man. I
There's a-
appreciate it.
I feel like they
but
just made
it's-
Jenny look like
What is it?
J.K. Rowling.
What happened to her? Where did his hairline go? I think the thing that's really cool is like every corner you turn, there's like more little bits like this. So like you've seen these bits throughout what you've seen so far. But it's nice to get an opportunity to see them again in detail.
Where's Hogwarts
Oh,
a
I
history?
the bag shot.
Where's Hogwarts a history? Hogwarts a history.
Surely here somewhere. Hogwarts history. Hogwarts history. This is by Gaddis Tomkin.
Fantastic Beasts. I think beyond, you just don't realise everything that goes into every jar of sweets or.
What I'll say though as well is like see all of this is mimicked so well in Universal. Like it's literally you see those in windows and everything. So I feel like this is a really good stepping point between the two.
So we've gone to the food court to get some food. We've got 2 chicken burgers. They look pretty good. Crispy chicken burger with salad, fries each, 2 Coke Zeros and a butterbeer each. And it was about £48, which all in all isn't too bad. These butterbeers are £7.50 each, which I'd say is a little bit on the pricey side because they're very small. But you're inside an attraction, it's gimmicky and it's fun. So.
And you get a cup to take home that says butterbeer.
Well, that's actually true. It's definitely worth £7.50 if you get to keep that.
I will be keeping this cup. This is not going to it.
Also, how cute are they? But yeah, I think £48 isn't too bad at the grand scheme of things. So we've had frozen butterbeer at Universal. We've never had the regular, so.
I'm really excited for this, just because it's normal.
Also, it looks like a beer.
I'm gonna get such a beard, just be warning you.
Lovely.
Oh my god.
Do you like it?
I have such a beard though. I definitely prefer this
There's an
over
app.
the frozen one. Wait a minute. So I prefer that over the frozen one 100 times. It's just so good. It actually is. It's so good. I love it.
I'm going to try it. I love the frozen one, especially the Florida heat. A tiny bit of foam from a tiny moustache. It's fizzy, which I
so
didn't expect
fizzy,
it to be.
isn't it?
The cream at the top is like really where the Werther's flavour is. I would say absolutely delicious, but every iteration of butterbeer I've ever had is absolutely delicious. A burger's a burger, chips are chips, we're just going to eat them. And then we'll come with the rest of the tour. We're outside now, raining, so we can't film too much. Oh, it's raining, so we can't film too much. But that's the Borough, Pivot Drive, the greenhouse, the night bus, and the bridge. So we'll try and do a little quick tour and have as much time as we can, but we obviously are limited by the weather. The Borough is absolutely cool. The Borough is so cool. I love the shape of it. It's just awesome. Like, I really like the details, even the lights. Yeah, it's like stained glass windows.
Look at us while we match on fluffy hoods. Aren't we cute? Callum's got a new jacket, by the way. This is why he's got a big fluffy hood now.
Respect inside.
Oh wow.
Cupboard under the stairs.
Unless it was full special effects, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes, very good. I think somebody should tell me who the dishes for me.
Yeah. That's them, they're magic, you know?
I could actually, yeah. Maybe it'll come through.
Is that upstairs? It's an interesting wig that Harry's got on there.
It's such a minimal set situation.
Kind of looks like Honey Mitchell. Imagine getting to do this as a kid.
It must be insane. What is that window?
It's really bumpy.
First, we need to find a place to practice what we're trying to find out.
The Shrieking Shack.
It's too small.
In the forest.
Bloody works.
What happens if somebody does that? Who cares?
At least we can confirm one thing.
Oh yeah, you and whose army?
It's kind of exciting, isn't it? Breaking the rules.
Who are you and what have you come all the way through?
Time for a bit of herbology. I thought that was a person there for a second. Put on your earmuffs.
Ready? So fun.
That is so fun. It's so interactive, I love it. Jesus.
It's cool to know, like, that's what created that idea. Like,
Yeah, it's actually like a working prop. It's not just noise generated after.
I also like all the ones, see all these ones like regular in the back kind of thing. It's so cool. So cool.
Well, that was fun. Another wee fun surprise. I love Miriam Margolyes.
I can imagine her being that size. Look at like the detail. Like spiders and everything on her. That's so cool.
What's wrong with her hand? You can ride the car, or not ride it, but you can go inside the car from Chamber of Secrets, which is so good.
I'll spend too much time at Universal so you can break the glass.
That is so fun.
Feel the big shot. Or as we also know her, Nagini in disguise.
Oh, look. Grindylow.
Do you think it's interesting that the Inferior really evolved in like movies and books, or not movies, sorry, books and games? But in the movies, they're kind of like
Not explained.
hardly ever talked about. Like,
This is like prosthetic designs for trolls, I'm assuming. The trolls are giant. So I think now we've come into essentially the creature effects workshop.
just nearly headless neck.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
How can you be nearly headless?
Dementor. Grindylow again. It's crazy to see their like form, like their actual body.
I without like the cloaks and stuff.
Look at that. Is that Warwick Davis?
Yes.
Crazy.
Like Warwick's actually finished.
Oh, look at this. Monster Book of Monsters.
Look at the mermaid as well.
Love that. Where's, oh yeah. Wow, that's huge. Who knew Dumbledore was 4'6"? Oh shit. That's why he's small. It says 82% scale. What are you trying to be?
This is how they made Dobby. So this is the dot to Dobby. Which, love the fact it's an Xbox.
Oh, so it's a different places. So that was the basic outline. Then this is the finished product.
Finished it. Is that? This is not perfect, I will say. So that must have been like a blue screen server to then like add on to it.
Precious. Look at the size of his head and shoulders. That is wild.
What's this name again? Grot?
Shark head.
Oh, that's a snake. Yeah, shark.
You've got Crumb Shark transformation. You get the werewolf.
Do you want me to hold
It's so amazing.
R.I.P. Hedwig.
Oh, let's get the
He looks put over it.
So like the mechanisms of how they like
Hedwig's
added
like
to them.
so over it.
It's so.
Look at the inside function of that.
Slugs.
So this is like a table of animatronics essentially.
And that's obviously that must be maybe your Voldemort's body.
It sort of looks like a little part of Voldemort's soul that got killed.
Like Scabbers' head in the background.
And then there's the hand.
These are all amazing.
It's hard to capture, but the scale, like that basilisk head is massive. Another buckbeak. Is that the material that it's made from?
It's interesting because it like looks so much like skin. It's really thick. It's interesting because there's like veins in it. Like, it's
Kinda-
such detail.
Kind of mega.
That's exactly what we cover it.
Gringotts. Scale model of Gringotts. Then Gringotts blank, another kind of scale model of the outside. More than anything, this just makes me want to go back to Universal so bad. I walked down this corner and literally gave like the biggest wow ever. Like, Jesus. This is huge. This is so impressive. I can't believe this was built for a movie. My God. This is gigantic. So now we're going into the labyrinth below Ministry of below Gringotts. Imagine the amount of effort it took to make all these props for the little strange vault.
And not fractured like it would be if it was a natural cave. So because of the nature and the curves we have in the set, we went with a PU foam. So
What's this one?
Back to Gringotts.
You're going to really be so annoyed at yourself because you're going to get them all except one.
I know. Oh well.
Wow. Just when you think you've seen it all, Here's more.
I just love the fact you turn a corner, it's just another thing every time.
Wow. Do you know, it's interesting because in Universal it's very polished and bright and clean almost, whereas here it's like, I like it because it's really worn and like,
This feels like what it was used for.
yeah, like the colours are more
They
muted.
can't do in Universal because it has to be big, it has to be what it is for. but
Yeah, it
like-
really looks aged.
The pimple vanisher. Now, if you walk through the shop, you will see the mannequin pole.
It's the top hat, it's getting raised.
It's got the same bob as like Universal and stuff. You look at it, you're like,
Yeah, it's just so impressive.
you can pass it.
It really is like just super magical. What's that one say?
I can't say it.
Weasley's. Wizard Weasley's.
Oh my god, feel it. I love the fact that it just feels so good.
I love the fact that we came here with no knowledge or expectations, so every time we turn a corner we're just blown away. Like a crazy, detailed, massive scale model of Hogwarts. Are you impressed?
Impressed with the cutbacks. This is just insane.
Even at this size, it's wild.
It's
Like-
just the fact that everything's like the smallest, tiniest detail. Like,
R.I.P. to whoever had to do all those little sticks on that bridge.
oh my god! It's hot!
It's so cute and small.
Like, literally, look at the size of that versus like everything more.
So this is obviously supposed to be like the giants on the bridge. There is like a light show going on the castle. From when the Weasleys absolutely tormented Umbridge, but I want to watch that from downstairs. Well, it's so sweet they've turned all the lights off so that you can see the lights inside of Hogwarts at night time. Now if you want wands, this is probably the best chance and place to buy them. This is like their maid merchandise store.
Like, that is as officially finished, so as far as I can tell.
Walls full of wands, and then we're going to be on a hunt for a pin, so let's try and find one. Quills.
Quills are cute.
Wait,
I got bad quills.
I do want a pin, so let's see if we can find one. That's a nice bag.
fucking cute is that? You just do your thing.
I like that.
There's a lot of nice merch here.
There is. This is my favourite shop so far in terms of what I can see. I like those boxes for the wand. Those wand boxes, isn't it?
Oh, look at this Astro. Look at this Astro.
This might be what I'm looking for. Is that a pin? It's a pin.
So these are pins.
Yes. We try and get a pin for each place
Fairly good.
that we go. Just to commemorate it.
These are all house pins.
Prefect.
These are all house pins.
Yes. Maybe get something more just general Harry Potter experience based. This is more what we're looking for.
It's like Hogwarts ones.
There's like the 5.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, what would you prefer then? You can get like that.
Like, there's a wee Hogwarts one. It's a magnet. See, when you think, do you know genuinely when you think a magnet's a pin, it's so disappointing. I do quite like that one.
£8.
See the fact that this one's raised.
That one's like £10 for the 5, which is really cute, but that's a lot of pins. There's also Thai ones as well, which are cute. I do like the fact that that one's raised. I kind of like this one as well.
And that one there, because it's kind of sparkly. Not sparkly, very chromy.
This one?
Yeah. They also have a bunch of other stuff. Like key rings, keychains. They also have these, which... Is that Luna's glasses?
Specs badge. It's a badge. That is cute though. I like that. That would be an
That's a
amazing
pin.
Aye, they're all badges.
Yeah,
Which I guess
it's the same function,
it's
really.
essentially a pin, isn't it?
And then there's more here.
Unless you prefer.
Sure. There's a spear badge through the house elves. Absolutely love that.
Honeydews one.
Look, Dobby is free.
Toppy is free.
Oh, my knees, did you hear that crack? There's like a lot more house specific merch in here. Spirit curses again. I like that. Look, that's nice. You can also buy the cloaks, which I thought people wearing those in Florida were insane because of the heat. But in the UK, I think that's actually pretty cool.
Let's see.
What is it?
35 quid. It's definitely a lot better value to buy it here. 35.
But let's call it.
Say a lot of the merch is actually okay price.
Let's call it that because we're not going to buy any merch. We've got our pins. We're happy with our pins. This is if you're feeling fancy and want a bit of jewellery. They do have like a honeydew sort of replica shop.
Strawberry flavoured blood pop.
We settled on merch. Stuart bought himself a lollipop. I bought myself, well, we bought ourselves a pin to share for our pin board. We went for this one, if you can see it. But yeah, so all we did was pay for that, and then we're running for the bus.
Oh my god, the lights out here are the ones.
Oh yeah,
So cool!
that is cool. The little walkways lit by ones.
That is amazing. Anyway,
But so that's us out. We're just heading for the bus. We had an absolutely fantastic time. I hope you can tell from the video that we really enjoyed ourselves.
good morning.
Hello, it's the next day.
Yeah.
Change of plan. So we were going to go to the Natural History Museum today, and we were supposed to fly home at 6, but we decided.
It's been a very good but exhausting weekend.
Yeah, we kind of like to leave it the way it is. We also have like this very full bag, which is really heavy, and this very full bag, so it would mean carrying that and these jackets with us around for the day. So why not leave it in a high, which was Harry Potter.
Well, that was a day and a half. I can tell you that.
I would highly recommend 10 out of 10.
Highly recommend, especially to people who love like Universal and going to like the parks and stuff, that experience is unreal. We are heading back for the bus now, so we're getting the free shuttle bus in a couple of minutes, so we're just going to head on that and head back to our hotel. It has been a very long day, I'll also say, if the vlog doesn't show that. It has been a long day and we're both very tired. So we're going to end it here, I think.
Also, apologies if this ends up being a very long vlog, but there was so
we're glad you stuck with us.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Again, please like and subscribe if you like the video.
And leave us a comment anytime. We love to chat to people and get in touch with our followers.
But, thanks for watching.
Yeah, see you next time.
Bye.